Hello, this is Super Metroid. I am NME, and this is Super Metroid. This is the best game ever made. And consequently, is one of my 5 favorite games. I'm going to check the mic, and yes, it's good. Then I'm going to copy a file here to the A position, just cuz. And then we're going to play. How about that? Not beating around the bush. We have plenty of time to get talking when I do this section right here. No one cares about this. I always check the mic. Yeah, I always check my big mic. And then once he's gone, I actually, you know, bother to stream. Gotta get the riffraff out of here. Hey, Henchman, thanks for the 10 subs that you gifted, dude. How you doing, man? How's everyone doing? How's Star99 doing? Okay, let's practice. My hands are warm. I've been wearing gloves for like the last 4 hours to make sure my hands were properly warm. I have terrible circulation in my hands at this time of year. Just a disaster. If I had just been sitting down here in this basement where I stream, I would not have been able to feel my hands, and the whole Super Metroid would have been a mess. So I tried to prepare accordingly, so hopefully I won't have any worries about that. Let's run! Thank you, Cooler. You can always use some help with this game. We're not doing any percent because I'm not good enough, and we're not doing 100% because it's kind of tedious. Yeah, it's late at night too. I would like to not fall asleep doing this run. I have had 0 caffeine to prepare for this. Just for the record, I wanted to. I was planning on it, and then I was sitting there watching Psy and the TMNT randomizer. And it's like I feel pretty good. I think I can do this without caffeine. Because the problem with having caffeine this late at night is that then you have a lot of caffeine in you. And then when eventually I'm done playing these games, that will be interesting. And see, now, if I do make it through all these, and I'm very confident I will, I can go to the caffeine then and have a nice, bright, sunshiny day. So, you know, say strats, caffeine strats. You gotta time the caffeine just right. Anywho, yeah, we'll talk more about this later, and we have a lot of time to talk because, genius that I am, like, what if I pick some, like, 2 hours long games? What if I do that? Like, independent of, what if I schedule myself at, you know, like, 2 in the morning? That's great. Brilliant stuff. Come on. We have to fall down here. Kong, I want to apologize to you in advance for some of the shoddy play that you will see. But we're going to get through it as best I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Mike and Ikes, then you cut over to the left. And then you go back. Escapee says, so let's play. It's probably, I mean, we're going to get early super missiles, so I think that's a little bit, it's also not a Taz, so it's probably not a let's play either. I call it many percent on these splits because I'm very clever. This is the morphine ball. It's very important. Like, I'm not doing Alcatraz because it's been too long. I just can't do it anymore. Oh, I'm late for that. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when I split. Not really. But the nice thing, I don't have to worry about getting, like, Main Street missiles or any of that garbage. I don't have to, like, go out of my way and get the Mickey Mouse missiles. I did a playthrough of this when we were getting the schedule set up. I said, let's see what I remember. And I got 98%. I think I missed 1 missile tank. I might have been 2. Because I think you can get 99%. But I only like, I had 250 missiles, and I think the max is 255, so that would mean I only missed 1. and I had 25 and 30 and 30 of the others. See, this is where I'm gonna get myself into trouble doing this this garbage, this wall climbing. Which you may remember I warmed up for. Yeah, that doesn't really matter. Come on. Ah. Okay, well we sniped him anyway. Come on. You gotta get her spinning, and you gotta press away from the direction you're going. Okay, we're pretty much up there now. The worst though is when you're like, I'm gonna bail out on the wall climbing. I'm just gonna jump, and then you slip off of the stupid Mike and Ike's. Like, well, great. That's just wonderful. I took it the safe way. I took it the easy way. And that's what I get. But fortunately, that did not happen. We just kind of bounced our way on up. Wall climbing wasn't there, but that's okay. There's this great skip you can do on the way out here where you come back up this same way that I'm going down here. But I can't do it anymore. I was always a little spotty with it anyway. So we're just going to bomb our way out. Fortunately, we're about to get bombs, so I'll be able to do that. Told you. Bombs. Boom. I don't have any missiles. Not yet, anyway. Until this chorizo statue gives me some more. 3, 4. Come on, buddy. Okay. Is that Mike and Ike's? That's what those platforms remind me of. Yep, see. I should have given it one attempt just to do it. But it would have basically been akin to lucking my way into it, so, you know. What the hell. We'll just do it the right side way. Let's go get an E-Tank. I love E-Tanks. That's the main thing I go out of my way to get. That and some super missiles. Although, as I think about it right now, I'm not entirely sure I remember where all the super missiles I'd like to get are. Super missiles and E-Tanks are super valuable. Power bombs are kind of valuable too. Regular missiles are cheap. You don't need to go out of your way to get any extras. You can actually avoid some of them that are in your way if you really want to, although I will get the ones that are pretty much all along my path. Okay, so here's where we get to do a little bit of a trick, which hopefully I won't screw up too many times, or at all. I mean, that'd be ideal. But I make no promises to that effect. I'm gonna do what I can for y'all, though. Oof. Alrighty. Oh, nailed it. There you go. Alright. So, there we go. Not a let's play. It's a legit speed run, in quotes now. It's not a speed run. I'm just playing it through. Alright, let's get this. Oh, that was kind of stupid. Well, it's just missiles in a reserve tank back there. So remember earlier where I said we didn't need to go out of our way to get missiles? Well, this is one of those times where we're not going to go out of our way to get missiles. Boom! Mackie! My buddy. Quick, everybody play a TurboGrafx game. I choose... shoot. I choose... Metal Stoker. There we go. That's a good one. You guys don't know about Metal Stoker. That's a cool game. I should have said Kadash. Oh, well, actually, Kadash was already in the marathon, so I can't pick that. stupid. Quick, put on Tanma. There you go. Keith Courage and Alpha Zone. That's not a... That actually, yeah, it totally is. I was, for some reason in my head, I mixed it up with, what is... Okay, now I'm gonna remember. Kid Chameleon. Kid Chameleon is what I thought of when you said Keith Courage and Alpha Zones. They're not the same at all. Just no one picked Bonk. It demeans us all. Not because Bonk's a bad game or anything. Just because that's, you know... If you asked 100 people to name a TurboGrafx game, 95 of them would say Bonk. There are other games besides Bonk on the TurboGrafx, I promise. Like China Warrior. Who doesn't love China Warrior? AKA The Kung Fu. That is a top 10 game named Kung Fu. I am somewhat knowledgeable on this subject. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Whew. Got dicey. Let's go get our Spazer. JJ and Jeff were catered. Oh no, I just. Oh, really? I got the Spazer with a super missile? What a jackass. Okay. Oh. Yes, thank you. Thank you, I got my super missile back. We're gonna blow this up later. Yeah, it's not smart, is it cooler? Also, speaking of other things I don't remember how to do, this quick kill. Oh, hey, we got a cross in the first try, though. Quick kill for Kraid. Nope. Not so much. Excuse me. Oh yeah, you have to hold up when you jump up here, otherwise it doesn't register that you actually want to go through the door. It's kind of weird. Go down here. Please go down here. Oh my god, we're going to die. Alright, Space Pirates, be cool. Drop health. Thank you. We're cool because we can get our little refill come up here. Actually, our health is great now. I would like to have 5 supers, though. Alright. And now, a feeble attempt to do this. I'm charging this way too early. This is going to create a lot of lag. Okay, now charge. Comes up, and wow. Yep, I don't know. No. Like we got a nice hit to start. That's cool and all. Ah, crap. Okay. That should do it. Yeah, see, that's still fast. You know, it's not a quick kill by any means, but he dead. What is the, There's some weird translation that led to this becoming the Varia suit, and I forget what it is. Like, it's supposed to be something else entirely, and it ended up being the Varia suit due to, questionable translation. Barrier, there you go. Come on. Okay, that's terrible. We'll work on it throughout the run. We'll get those damage boosts. Yeah, the barrier suit, that's it. Mini Kraid. Mini Kraid lasts longer than real Kraid. I think that's weird. Because it respawns. I don't really need that. Jump. Oh. I'm gonna clear out this riffraff here before we go up. There we go. I still left a little bit of riffraff. That's okay. Yep, thank you, Ice Burner. Let's climb, or collect all these guys and get this other E-Tank. Love my E-Tanks. We're not gonna get all the E-Tanks, but we're gonna get a second line of E-Tanks at least. And then hopefully do a stand-up glitch. Hopefully I don't screw up the stand-up glitch. We will save one time and it'll be right before we do the stand-up glitch. I should remember how to do the Zeb skip. That one's pretty simple. It is both, Kong. It is earlier and late depending on your perspective on life. You always kill that little enemy first and then open up this door, so that way when you're on the way out you don't have to wait and kill the enemy in order to unlock the door. Because we're going to go get the high jump boots here. Another wonderful and very important item. Really? It's like 1 pixel too early to stand up. Okay. I didn't use supers that time to get the high jump boots, so I don't know if that counts as collecting them. Let's see. I have old keyboards, Iceburner, and I cannot. Well, on a regular keyboard I do okay, but on a like a phone keyboard, I cannot type on a touch screen at all to save my life. See, that's a missile that a lot of people skip. I pick it up. It's right there, you know. I feel like I'm being a jerk if I don't get the missile that's right in front of you. Okay. Through here, we're gonna go get the speed boosts. We're going to go get the speed boots. And here's where we're really gonna start skipping stuff. Because there's gonna be a missile tank down here. Nuts to that. Who wants to go in lava to get a missile tank? Not this guy. Who needs it? Hello. Hello! Am I fighting Croc? Yeah. Yeah, I get the grapple beam. Oh, sons of... Alright, take 3. Bubble Mountain Yell. There we go. She's putting her hand down, but not actually doing the wall jump. Which is kind of the whole deal that we need here. Come on. We're gonna do it again. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I fight Crocomire. Obviously, do not fight Spore Spawn. I don't even know how to get Spore Spawn, and that is a true statement. Couldn't tell you. We will get the supers that you get from Spore Spawn, but I have no idea how to get Spore Spawn, so don't worry about that. That's another missile I get and don't need. Nobody ever visits. I don't know how! If Spore Spawn didn't live so far out of the way, who knows? Alright. I hit the, whatever that enemy is that gobbled up my shots. Farm time! Get to farm 5 enemies at once. It's fantastic. I think we're full, actually. Okay. That was very quick. What am I gonna get now? Not Ice Beam. The Wave Beam? You know, it says right here on my screen that it's Wave Beam. I could have just looked at my timer. But I am kind of glad that I remembered. Oh, don't get hit. I didn't even have to get hit. It just does that garbage. We'll try this once to get back up here. Let's do it this way. No, not like that. Alright, forget it. Let's just go back through the door. So you don't even have to get hit, but if you get hit while you're landing on platforms in this game, you can go through them, which can be very beneficial at times, but not at this exact time. Excuse me? The first one was like semi-close. That was not close. That was some garbage. I am playing the rest of this run under protest. I don't care. I want to see in the rulebook where that was supposed to happen. Now, how come it doesn't happen on the first one? I guess it's because the platform's moving up. I don't know. I don't know all the final details, but I know that it sucked. Anywho, here's the wave beam. I'm gonna get early ice too. You have to remember to turn early ice off. I didn't realize this. I got early ice by accident when I was kind of de-rusting this, and I was like, man, why is what the hell is the thing's name? Why is hang on, I don't even see it on the screen. Phantoon. Why is Phantoon so much harder? Well, it's because when you have ice and wave and spazer and charge, it does enough damage where the thing. Oh wait, hang on. I gotta go Hackmeyer now. Thanks, Splits. Which is kind of the whole point of getting Wave Beam, so I can get into Crockemeyer here. Anyway, yeah, if you have ice on, you do too much damage to Phantoon, and it disappears after one shot, and it takes way longer, and you take more damage. And that's bad, because Phantoon can wreck you if you're not paying attention. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I'm going the right way. Hello, Croc. Of course I'm doing Croc. I gotta get the Z-Tank. One of the great things, if you ever played, or if you've never played the Super Metroid Randomizer, is you can get early Plasma Beam, and then you can fight Croc, and you can shoot Croc like once, and he just walks backwards until he's dead. He just keeps on going. It's pretty fantastic. Wow, this pattern from Croc is godlike. He did not shoot once. Fantastic. Get that E-Tank. Okay, let's figure out how to online WWF No Mercy on Retro Arch have a Mr. Sacco showdown. You know my kids are actually much better than me at No Mercy. They're 8. And they were better than me when they were 7. That's true. Why am I getting all that health? Unnecessary! Alright, let's see. We gotta get the power bombs. Power bombs! There we go. That'll work. A little lean on super missiles here. We only have the 5 right now, total. Best SNES boss death. It is pretty good. I mean, Dragon getting dragged away by her babies is pretty good. You know, little points for that. Alright. You bastard. Hey guys! I'm a firefly! Did I get in your way by accident? Okay. I was not expecting to jump over that, I don't know, grapple dude, whatever they're called. But I did. So this is just a missile tank in here. So we're not going to bother with it. We're going to wait for this ginger ale to go away. Then we're going to crouch down so I can do this. I'm pretty sure that's just a missile tank. If not, well, I screwed up. But only a little bit. So we have our 4 E-tanks, which is standard for fighting Oozits. Why do I keep forgetting the name of Porygon? That's not right. Fantoon, that's it. Good lord. Pontoon, Fantoon, whatever. This, get our grapple going. I hate how it gives you a missile tank here. You're like, cool, okay, and then it gives you a super missile door. Like, dang, give me some super missiles then. So what if you get here and you don't have any super missiles? Then you're farming. Stinks. Alright, let's go get early ice. I mean, it's not as early as possible, I guess, but early for what I normally do here. Oh, I got the grapple beam already. Pantaloon, that's another good name for it. Alright, pull Ice Beam. Ice Beam makes this climb that we're about to do a lot less tedious. Plimptunes. There you go. Let's see. Imagine if NME stream was just 5 hours of Fozzie Judas music video. Am I playing for 5 hours? No, it's... Ah, shit, it is about 5 hours, isn't it? Well, great. Huh. No, that's okay. Because we can do this, and then we're out of here. Whoop. Yeah, I kind of did, Mike. I mean, I guess I knew that. There's a game that's on this list because it's shorter than the game that was actually supposed to be on this list. And now I wish I had considered that for some of these other games, too. Actually, I feel pretty fresh, considering it's a lot of people... well, maybe not a lot, but people who have maybe watched my stream in past times would think that I have no problem staying up late. That's not the case anymore. I go to bed at like, and this is true, like 10 o'clock at night. I really do. Which I know is very early. So I am ill-equipped for this sort of marathon timing, and then staying up super late and going into the morning hours and everything. There we go. There's that. Well, Then I screwed it up by landing in the mouth here. We got a nice D-boost anyway. There's a good D-boost. I think we get some bombs down here. We open the super missile door and we get a smart or a power bomb, and then there's a missile tank back there. I think we'll double check though. I can't remember. It might be another power bomb actually. Which that's fine. I'll take that. Oh, great! It's a missile. That was a waste of time. Yeah, but it's very abnormal for me now, probably. So I'm very happy that I feel as good as I do, to be honest. I hope that lasts. We are still pretty early on in Metroid here. We're like a third of the way through. So, lots yet to come. See if I can't maintain this energy. This is a power bomb down here. We don't need to get that. We're just gonna go. Yeah, no Firebrand games. I do love Gargoyle's Quest too. It's a weird thing putting together a list of your 5 favorite games, and I was like actually being very precious about the games that I listed until I decided like, I need to, for the sake of like the overall marathon schedule. But then I'm glad for my own sanity that I did it too. I needed to put a shorter game in, and. Yeah, so I had to kind of make some compromises, which is okay because I have a lot of games that I love. But I don't speedrun every game that I would necessarily say is my favorite. We have the grapple hook or grapple beam. No, there we go. We're gonna use the grapple beam. Try not to screw this up. Go. Okay. Easy. Okay. Don't screw this jump up. Good. You might say, like, oh, how could you screw it up? Don't worry. You can. I can. I don't know, maybe you can. So now we're on to the wreck ship. The wreck ship is a weird part of the game. Oh, hang on. I don't know why is... Okay, my music's playing even though you guys can't hear it. Because it's muted. Supposed to get this here, which I think this is just a missile tank. So I really don't need to bother with this, but I'm gonna bother with this. I like that because the power's off on the ship. You can touch those spikes, doesn't do anything. Which is weird because they're still pointy, but they're not moving. They're not kind of bebopping up and down. So I make it a point to touch the spikes as much as possible, just on principle. Since spikes are the bane of all of us as video game players throughout so many games. Give me health. That's not health. What? Oh, because I have full health. That's why you're not giving me health. Well, you could have said something. So we don't want to use supers against Phantoon, because Phantoon gets enraged if you do too much damage in one shot. Oh, that reminds me. You need to turn off ice. There we go. Because this way we can get 4 hits per cycle. Or whatever. 3 hits? 4 hits? However many. Whatever the correct number is. Where's my charge? I snuffed it out, but I didn't get the hit in because the stupid circular fire. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's 3. 3 per cycle. Earlier when I said 4, fact checkers have determined that was a lie. That claim is in dispute. Come on. Where you am. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, good. 4 cycles if we do this right. If we get all 3 hits each cycle. There's 1. You gotta have a decent sense of where Phantoon's gonna go when it goes off screen. So it's like not too crazy to nail it. There we go. Alright, cool. That was an okay Phantoon, in that I didn't die. And that's really all I ever ask of Phantoon. Just leave me with a little tank in the gas, or a little gas in the tank, I should say, to get out of here, and we're all good. Top 5 games, so when is Bubsy? Listen, I can't type in whatever the code is for that emote right now. Bubsy. It says top 5, not bottom 5, actually. You silly goose. I did Polly. I hit it not one time too many or one time too few, which is very important when you consider maximizing your damage and minimizing your time playing the game. A lot of people don't know that, but they know that's something I've pioneered, is hitting a boss the exact right number of times. I'm gonna get these supers over here. Oh, there we go. There's a super missile alley right here. Very important. Get those super missiles up. We're at 15 now. Starting to get serious. The real question is if I'm going to go out of my way to get the E-tank here. I kind of do this counterintuitively. If my health is good, I go get it. If it's not, I don't. And my health is pretty good right now, so I'm gonna go get it. Because this next screen, and really the screen with the E-tank, can go sideways real quick. Samus! Jesus. Okay, we're gonna hold left when we go through this door. Get on top of this, we're gonna get on top of that, we're gonna get on top of this. And then, I don't really care if we hit those spikes. Excuse me! Excuse me. Come on. Okay. See how I remember when I said we had good health, but that screen could go sideways real quick? Well, QED. There you go. That is proof. Here's the problem now. I could very easily die in this next screen, and that would be the end of this game. So, I didn't think this through entirely. We're going to turn off high jump for this, I think is the prescription. Turn on grapple beam. And hope for the best. Okay. Yeah, alright. Fantastic. Whew. Alright. Be still, my beating heart. We're all good now. Fantastic. Let's get that high jump back on and the ice beam. I want to get out of here now. Great. We did it. Everything's fine. Now see if I had taken more damage to Phantoon, could be dead right now. Run could be over. We could be moving on to ActRaiser, which would be an impromptu 100% run, a run that I do not know how to do. Oh, see, we just went through those spikes too, because go to hell, I guess. Okay, no. If you get hit by the moving platforms when they fall, it does 100 damage. So I'd much rather go on the moving spikes, the little jostling spikes, I guess. I don't know what you want to call them. Die within a minute. Well, I mean, sure. If you're a chump, I mean, you know, my resting heart rate is 20 beats per minute. That's not true at all. It's 60. Which is still, you know, not bad. It's alright. It's not 20 though, or whatever lie I said. So normally you go over to the right here and you get a missile tank, but nuts to that. I'm not messing with this missile tank malarkey. Going out of our way for missile tanks. Which makes this next section really nice too. To not have to worry about missile tanks. You just go through and get your gravity suit and go in life. Oh, okay, that's why. So we don't have to. Oh, easy does it. All we have to do is come over here and right here, I think. Oh no, it's right here. Come down here, pop up here, and I mean, I guess we can farm for some reason. Actually, it is kind of good to farm. Although we have the grapple beam, so it's not like I have to do this in a dangerous way. In fact, it's probably not even faster. Okay. Okay, well now this is slower. Good enough. I imagine that was not for resting. I'd imagine that's heart rate max. Technically, I was technically resting. I disagree. I don't know what my max heart rate is. Because when my heart rate is maximized, I'm usually busy. So I'm not like, alright, let's check the old pulse here. I don't have a heart rate monitor, so. I wanted to get an Apple Watch because I really hate having a phone in my pocket when I run. Because it's, you know, all flopping around in there. I did not intend to be funny, but it was pretty funny as I said it, I think. Anyway, am I going to get the reserve tank? I just went up here to get a reserve tank. Great. Alright guys, we got a reserve tank. The run is valid. What the hell was the point of any of this? I got a missile tank and a reserve tank. This is what happens when you don't remember where or what items are where. Are you serious? Get out of the dang way. Thank you. Good lord. What was I saying? Something about an Apple Watch. Oh yeah, I wanted to get it because the phone in the pocket, not comfortable. And I wanted to be able to pair it with like YouTube music. It's where all my music is stored, which is, I don't recommend anyone do this. Everything was on iTunes just nicely, and then someone said, hey, you should put on YouTube music. I was like, okay, and I did that, and now, except it wasn't YouTube music at the time, or it was like a different deal. Now YouTube music is a giant pain in the butt. Yeah, sorry to use such harsh language, but my butt is pained royally by YouTube music. Because every time you open it up, it's like, hey, would you like to upgrade so you don't get ads? I'm like, no, I would like to play music. It's not called YouTube Present Me with Ads, it's called YouTube Music, so maybe play some damn music. Anywho, I want to be able to do that with an Apple Watch, so it's just on my wrist. And not, you know, like, in my pocket. But that's expensive. I could just get like an arm strap, I guess, for my phone. No, I don't want to save. I just wanted to load back up here. And hopefully I have enough time left on my... Oh, I went vertically. I don't know how. I was holding the R button, but I managed... Okay. I am playing the rest of this run under protest. I may have said that already, but I am still doing that. No, 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 no. Stop, Samus. You are lying to the people. Okay. There we go. Thank you. Third time's a charm. Alright, now then. That's crap in there. So we're not gonna get it. We're gonna do this instead. I didn't hear it, so we gotta do this again. Alright, we all heard the door open, right? Okay. Tally-ho! Fantastic. I really hope that was nothing of value in that door. I think it's a power bomb. Which again, we kind of do want some power bombs. I shouldn't really be too cavalier about not picking up power bombs. You want some pop-up power bombs? No. Actually, it's fine because it's not 100%. Who cares? I mean, on principle, I would like to get those missiles, but whatever. Up. What? Like, I think I know what you're talking about, like those little push, like the ice cream push pop deals. Is that what you mean? I want a power. Oh, I don't know. I thought maybe I misread it, and now I'm just confused. All right. The name of this split is Spore No Spawn, so we're gonna go do stuff that involves not spawning Spore Spawn, which I don't know how to do. We're gonna get the Z-Tank first. I'm gonna try like the dickens to not foul this up, which I have not done yet. I realize that I'm probably cursing myself by saying that, but it's true. I have not screwed up the acquisition of the Z-Tank yet. And I didn't screw it up here either. Alright, I'm holding left. I want you to know that, because if I go to the right and I don't come in here and get these supers, it's not my fault. I held left. Alright, very good. Super missiles. You know how you can tell the super missiles are the best weapon in the game? Because they're named after the console. You know, it's like Super Metroid, Super Mario World. I don't know, there's probably some other games with Super in their name. Can't think of any. Oh, Super Castlevania 4, that's the best Castlevania. Let's see. Super Turrican is a game, I think, that exists. That's certainly better than Mega Turrican. Nobody cares about that game. Super Chrono Trigger. Oh, good point, yeah. Let's see. Super Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Actually, Super Punch-Out is the name of the game. I don't know if it's the best Punch-Out, but it seems pretty cool. Alright, so now we go over here. Super Fantasy 6, yep. Super Smash TV, yes. See, that's a real one too, blood. I'm just like, these guys are screwing around, but I mean, Super Smash TV is really awesome. Super Star Wars, yep. Super Punch, yep. See, Henchman was on it. He was there before I was. Okay, we need to do this. And we need to do another one because I'm an idiot, and we only have 2 power bombs left because I'm a double idiot. Super Mario RPG, yep. Super Nintendo World, Super SimCity, yep. That's one, for sure. I only have 1 power bomb left, although I think I get one down here. This is a super missile that you have to shoot down here. Okay, good. Super F-Zero, yep. Super Salad. What? Excuse me. Okay, let's see here. My favorite Oh, I got it. Yeah, my favorite combo at Olive Garden. Yes, I understand now. Okay, let's see if I can't do this right. Powerbomb first. And then... There we go. Alright, so these are the supers you're supposed to get after beating Spore Spawn. But, I may have mentioned this once or twice, but I don't know how to get to Spore Spawn. So we're just gonna get these supers instead, and not worry about Spore Spawn. And now let's go get another E-Tank, because there's no such thing as too many E-Tanks. I mean, if you're some video gamist that knows how to run speedily through video games, I mean, I guess you could say that, oh, you don't need to bother with getting these E-Tanks. It's a waste of time. I disagree. Really? That didn't open? Thank you. I was hoping I had to jump up here at least 3 times. Now we aren't going to go down here. So we'll just exit to the right here. We're not going to go up there later either, and we're not going to go get those missiles. See, so now here's where we're really starting to bypass quite a few things. Our next encounter is Bakwoon, which is a little ways off yet. A couple more fun items to collect between now and then. Get this mask off me. That's the famous Slipknot line. Good. Good. Okay. Really? Samus. Come on. The worst is where you start doing wall climbs and you go up 99% of the wall, and then all of a sudden your wall jumps don't work anymore. It's the damnedest thing. That might be good enough. Yep, just barely. There's a missile in here, but I'm not going to get it. Look how cavalier I'm being. I know. Wait, do you think blowing up the Meridia tube is an iconic video game moment? I mean, I can see why you'd say that. I don't think for me, like, if you were to ask me, like, iconic video game moments, I don't think I would put it up there. And not because, like, it's not. It probably is objectively. Just, that's not one that I would think of right away. And I don't know that it was spoiled for me either. Like, it might have been, but I didn't, like... I tell the story about all the time with Castlevania 2, and that's definitely one of my favorite games, too. I love that game. That was very close to being on the list. It just, you know, it was like 6th or 7th. No, actually, it's 6th. But Blaster Master is shorter. So, Blaster Master's on here. Plus, 3-2 decided to make the whole, like, theme of the marathon, the top 5 thing. I was like, well, shit, I have to kind of put Blaster Master on here now for, like, the meme. So Blaster Master ended up on here. Plus, you know, it was shorter than Metal Gear Solid by a long time. So it's like, Metal Gear Solid's too long. What's next? Castlevania 2. Castlevania 2 is longer than Blaster Master. Let's put Blaster Master on here. Don't get me wrong, I love Blaster Master. It is one of my favorite speedruns, so I feel justified. And does have a top 5 Sunsoft soundtrack, which is the genesis of that whole deal. But it's maybe not legitimately one of my 5 favorite games when we get there later. But more on that later. Let's get another super missile here. Should I get this missile tank? But anyway, my point in mentioning CB2 was that there was never a point in time where I didn't know how to get where I needed to go in CB2, which is a big sticking point to everyone. Like, to the point where when AVGN put out that video, and I remember it, like, when it was brand new, I was like, holy shit, this game sucks. like, yeah, this game makes no sense. But I never knew that because, you know, I'd always played it with other kids, so it's like, oh yeah, now you have to go here and, you know, make sure you have the red crystal equipped. And when you're 7 years old, you don't question that. You're like, oh yeah, sure, you know, video game logic, whatever. You know, like, it's not like, oh, Jesus, I needed to spend hours hitting my head against the wall to figure it out. And if anyone ever tells you that they figured that game out without Nintendo Power or without, like, you know, someone else's help, they are lying. They're lying. It's what we call a liar, ladies and gentlemen. They probably also tell you that they unlocked the graveyard duck. You know, because that was a totally legitimate thing. The funny thing about that is that's in the Japanese version too. Everyone thinks it's a mistranslation. Nah, it's just like garbage. It's just nonsense they put in the game. And I always thought, like, oh no, it's saying to duck to live longer. Like, you know, in the graveyard, duck to live longer. But that doesn't even make sense in, like, the context of the sentence. So, I tried CB2. I had my love for you. I tried to make it make sense. But you're nonsense. Hey, Batwoon. Don't take all my supers, buddy. What'd I just say? Thank you. Alright. And I get 1 super back. That's very rude of you. Very rude indeed. Alright, let's go. Oops. They put out that Nintendo Power to, because there's so many complaints, there's so many calls to the Nintendo helpline about Castlevania 2. They put out an issue to Nintendo Power that was basically just a guide to the game. And on the cover of it is a picture of Simon Belmont holding a severed Dracula head. And it's not like it was bleeding all over the place or anything, but, you know, it was a severed head. And they got tons and tons of complaints about that, which I think is hilarious. What a simple time the 80s were. I think that game came out in the 80s. Nah, we don't even bother with this. I was gonna shoot some supers into Dragon here. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna wait and fry him. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Dragon. Who now I want to call Fantoon. It took me till this point in the game to remember the name Fantoon, and now I'm remembering it for the world boss. Am I too far away? We're okay. Fish fry! That I think is an iconic moment, Bobby. That you can fry the boss like that. That's such a freaking cool kill that you can do. Like that is one of the earliest memories that I would have of a game having something that kind of works outside of what you would expect from a video game, like the expected behavior. Because you think like, oh, I gotta shoot him with missiles and whatnot, but it's got these stage elements, and you've got this beam, and like maybe you can accidentally stumble across. You're probably not figuring that out on your own, like on purpose. Like well, we should probably try to interact with the area in the play field. Like it's not really a thing you do too much in games. But in this game, it benefits you very much. Just one of like 1,000 reasons why I think this is the best game ever made. Also because this game tells a better story with like no dialogue than every modern game with nothing but dialogue. Okay, we don't need that. Objectively good game design. Yeah, absolutely. A superb game design. Like, phenomenal game design. Like, maybe the finest example of, we're not going to hold your hand, but we're going to nudge you in the right direction based on your new weapon acquisitions. Your new item acquisitions. I remember playing this in middle school. I remember going through. And a friend of mine is like, what do you do for this part? Oh, now you gotta have this, But it was, it's mostly figured out on my own. Because you could do that. I mean, it's not an obtuse game like Castlevania 2. I love it, but the game makes no sense. This game, without any wacky dialogue, any of that garbage that like fouls it off the game in Castlevania 2, it just guides you along perfectly. Crud. There we go. How did I manage to not turn to a ball there? There we go. Thank you. Get my power bomb. And it's so funny because I like Metroid style games, but I really like the Castlevania ones in general. And I don't like Metroid games besides Super Metroid. I really don't. I want to like them. I never played original Metroid until after Super Metroid, and consequently, I think it's not very good. Like, objectively, it's an excellent game, but you can't put the horse back in the barn. Once you play Super Metroid, going back to regular Metroid is not so good. I think most people would agree on that, not to say it's, because you don't get Super Metroid without regular Metroid. We all understand that, so, it's an invaluable game, but, in the history of gaming, but, I would play Super Metroid 1,000 times out of 1,000 over regular Metroid. And, I played some of the other Metroids, I actually like Metroid 2 a little bit, but, it's a very different game. I played a little bit of, whatever that one is, where she has that weird suit. Zero Mission, I think. Or no, Fusion. Zero Mission is the remake of Metroid 1, which I bet I would actually like. I just have never gotten around to playing it. But I never got into Metroid Prime. I know those are like basically a different type of game anyway. I mean, they're Metroidvanias, but with the first-person view, so I mean, it's a little bit different. Although, I will say, one of my favorite songs in any game is the menu music for Metroid Prime. I would, this is true, I would literally just turn on the game and go to the load save file screen and just let it sit there for like 30 minutes, like just jamming to that music loop. Like, it's so good. Don't really necessarily want to play the game after this, but this music's great. And then I got, speaking of Metroid 2, they did that remake of it for the DS, and I was super excited about it because I had kind of, dabbled with the speedrun for this game, and, decided, like, you know what, I would actually really love a Metroid if a new Metroid that actually, like, sit down, like, give some serious time to. And I played that, I don't know, for like an hour or two, and it's like, So I don't know what it is with, like, Metroid, but Super Metroid, again, best game ever made as far as I'm concerned. But then, but in general, the Castlevania stuff, like, I didn't play Soten until very late, and that was actually my first playthrough on Soten was here on RGLTV, since we're also, celebrating our 5-year anniversary. That was probably about 2 years ago. I did that 3 years ago, maybe now, a while back, and I played for the first time on RGL. It was great. It's kind of you kind of fear playing a game like Soten for the first time because its reputation precedes it to such a degree that it's almost like it can't help but be disappointing. But in no way is Soten disappointing. I had played Dawn of Sorrow. I had played Portrait of Ruin. I loved them. Those were fantastic games. Wonderful games. Games I love. And then I played Soten. I was like, oh my god, Soten's awesome. It's so good. So that was great. That was a wonderful, not really surprise, but like a wonderful affirmation that, that game still holds up. And I mentioned earlier, that I love Metal Gear Solid, and that's definitely one of my 5 favorite games of all time. It's one of my 2 favorite games of all time. So I never got the, you like Castlevania, until after I'd beaten that game for RGL. So I was like, that was one of the first things when I beat it. I was like, or when I had a save file, I was like, wait a second, I gotta go play Metal Gear Solid. So Psycho Mantis can tell me I like Castlevania finally. Yes? Yeah, okay. Got a brain fart there, don't mind me. We don't need that. I never really played Aria of Sorrow. I have played through Harmony of Dissonance since then, and I played through... No, I'm sorry, not played through. I've played some of Circle of the Moon. I might have those backwards. Which one's the one with Juiced Belmont, the Alucard cosplayer? And which one is the one with all the cards? Talk about an obtuse Castlevania game. I think that's Harmony of Dissonance. No, that might be Circle of the Moon. Anyway, I've actually beat that one, the one with all the cards. But, like, I used a guide to, like, see which cards you wanted to get and, like, which enemies you had to kill to get them. Because how the hell would you figure it out? I have no idea! Circleless cards, yeah, thank you. That makes sense. Circle cards. Alliteration. Sorry, Aunt. I apologize. I know you don't like alliteration. It's a very good mnemonic device. Card drop rates, yeah. Yeah, see, I don't have patience for that stuff. I don't think that's, like, fun to... Although that's basically how I learned speedruns, is by banging my head against the wall. I don't like getting through games by banging my head against the wall. I think that's just tedious. you know, some people are very precious about like not having their game experience spoiled. To me, it enhances the game experience to not be wasting your time doing tedious bullshit. So, you know, to each their own, though. I'm not going to get that. But we're going to put that bomb there. So that way, the riffraff is cleared out. I think I want to stay right around here. How did I not get hit by that shot? I'm not really complaining, I'm just surprised. God, die already. That's why we use that power bomb. So we get this. I done fouled up. I should have gotten all those all those super bombs. Oh, what am I doing? Super missiles, and power bombs and whatnot. All right. Now we're getting down to it. Got about 20 minutes left. Thereabout. Yeah, we can go through here. And we can go through here. We would go through there anyway, actually. Excuse me. Alright. We're okay on health. I mean, I'll probably waste a bunch of time farming, but that's alright. For those of us currently unable to click on, actually now I can. Let's see. That's what FTK stands for. That's basically what the community would be saying if we don't raise enough money, Mike. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, do you all hate kids or not? That's really the question you have to ask yourself. And if you do, why? What kind of monster are you? Okay, come on. Thank you. Sometimes you get a double hit. Sometimes you can get a single hit. There we go. Thank you. I feel like that is who is it? When I went to college, someone had a quote along those lines on their bumper sticker. I can't remember who it is. Some famous comedian. It was something about like, I like kids. They're best served, you know, and like serving suggestions for eating children. It wasn't Jonathan Swift. It was like some like early 20th century comedian, I want to say. 40. Do we get to 45 here? Yeah, we do. Okay. This is many percent JT. It's not quite any percent. It's not quite 100%. But so to answer your question, I don't know. Come on, give me 2 more supers. Uh-huh. In fact, I think you should all play Guess the Percentage. I will say that the over-under is like 50, somewhere around there. So there's your target. Whoever gets the exact percentage wins a prize. Play until I'm done percent. Well, I mean, it's not really how the percentages work. I mean, I'm definitely gonna play till I'm done, but that's at the end of the game. It says rate of item collection. That number is what you were looking for. 83. It's gonna be way less than 83, and I promise you that. A number lower than 40 and a number higher than 50 seems unwise to choose. I'll put it that way. If it doesn't begin with 4 or 5, you're probably incorrect. I wouldn't say that with certainty, but I'm pretty sure. Okay, I saved 1. Okay, there we go. Give me lots of supers. We're good on power bombs. 5, great. Yes, lots of supers equals 5 apparently. Hello, get this. I'm not gonna get 141 2/3% Piper Punch. I mean, we're also not gonna have 25% chance if we was to go 1-on-1, or 33 1/3% chance. See, normally, if we was to go 1-on-1, it'd be a 50-50% chance of winning. But I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal. fucking freaking neck. Did I win the gold medal yet? So we're gonna have... Did I get an extra E-tank somewhere? We're gonna have a lot of E-tanks. We're only gonna be missing 2 when all is said and done. That's pretty good. I'll take that. Daggone it. Let's see. Imagine having to explain to the space pirates and accountants why you need so many destroyable bricks and flying insect creatures. Well, I like to think that the flying insect creatures are just native to Zebes or Zebus or however you pronounce it. I've never known how to pronounce that. But yeah, like some of the other stuff. So you guys need what? We need a lot of bricks that look stable, but when you walk on them, they collapse. Or like if you were to have some sort of protoplasma armor that when you jump and did a flip, it was like electronic, and that would destroy the blocks too. Okay, why on earth do you need this? Well, you know, as space pirates, we encounter our share of detractors, let's call them, and one such bounty hunter is known for her tenacity and her devil-may-care attitude and behaviors towards us. And we really feel like we need to keep a step ahead by employing these dynamic technologies. ZBs? I feel like you're trolling me. ZBs? It's not just like Zebs or Zebus? ZBs? Zebes? Samus is actually just a depressed sad girl, and the space pirates... Hang on. And the space pirates just set all this stuff up for her to become strong and believe in herself. Oh, well, Jesus, Polly. It's 4:35 in the morning! Why are you dropping all this heavy shit on us? God. Can't we just play a fun game about a larva becoming gigantic and being murdered by its mother in happiness? God. Think about feces is pronounced. It's like you have feces, so ZBs. I guess. But I don't like the idea of comparing this game to poop. Because I like it a lot. And I'm more or less indifferent to poop. Okay, so you gotta be careful not to screw attack too much up here. Because there are collapsible platforms, as we've discussed. So actually what I like to do is the same way we did this on the way up. Except now up here I can go a little bit higher and a little bit easier. Okay, forget this. I feel like I ran you off, Polly, but have a good night. I think that was just she realized, oh my god, it is 4:30 in the morning. What am I doing still up? Alright. We're gonna make a pit stop at the ship to get all of our missiles reloaded. No! Why? What? Great, thanks. That was super useful. Just do a shine spark. No, I don't want to save. Alright, 75, 45, and 25. I'm not gonna give you all the maxes, but an enterprising individual could probably figure out what our percentage is at. I'm just saying. We're almost done game 1 of my block here. Wolf Saran. I hope I said that right. If not, let me know. We're about winding up here. Okay. The challenge is always to place a bomb right where that is. Yes! That counts! It's close enough. Is it like a pixel off to the left? But whatever. Get yours, Fantoon. Way too high. I mean, you have nothing else to do here. There we go. That's another good one. Kind of. I mean, it's a little bit off. Good. Excellent. Fantoon is a space Octorok. Yeah, pretty much. Except with fire. Alright. Down we go. Now I get to fight metroids. Well, now we get to fight metroids. Ah, crud. No, you're supposed to give me supers back. Alright, fine. Didn't mean to do that way, but okay. The damage is done. Yay, supers. Stop giving me health. Max health. Everything's fine with health. Crap! Good. I love when it drops 2 supers. Very nice. Okay, let's see. Turn off screw attack and what was the other one? Screw attack and yeah, Various. Oh, so close. We almost avoided it. Come on. eyeball door. Alright, let's switch stuff off. And we're going to go to that save point. Let's see here. Varia suit. And screw attack. Alright. Yes. We're going to save this just in case I screw up like stand-up glitch. You know. Alright. Crud. Or you can not spin. Because I was too close. I'm supposed to knock me back to avoid that exact scenario. There we go. And jump through. Yay, there we go. Alright. That's the Zebetite skip. You do a spin jump into it, then you do like a normal jump, and then none of the other ones despawn. Or none of the other ones spawn, I should say. Good lord. There we go. Okay. Should be a nice underestimate, unless I screw this fight up. And by fight, I mean stand-up glitch. Hello! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, crap, 13, 14, 15, 16, here comes ketchup, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, I think. Okay. That's fine. Come heal me, baby metroid. How nice that the timer just off the screen. Here, I'll fix that. I'll wait for things to happen. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. I'm sure someone said something like 30 minutes ago. 33 minutes ago. And I didn't see it. But it's fixed now for ActRaiser, so that's good. Did you just die already? Like, get out of here. What are you doing? F's in chat for Baby Metroid. ends the same way it began, with a countdown timer. Get away. Dang, dude. The worst is when you screw up that shine spark. Or like, you don't get it, you have to climb all the way up there. It's terrible. Alright, get your guesses in for the percentage now. I'm gonna go with 54%. I do not know if that's accurate at all. It just sounds about right. There we go. Psylocke went with 48, Wolf Sauron went with 52, Animal went with 63. I think 63 is high, dude. 57%, Miz is sticking with 57. JT Money went with 59. That could be right. 45 for Manic Ascendant. I think it's going to be in the 50s. I like being high. Rolf went with a cool 60. Evacuating the Space Meatball. Yep. That's a spicy meatball. Camarada Lobo went with 69%. I don't understand why that smug guy is there afterwards. TJ went with 55%. 1 hour, 11 minutes. I love the ending to this game. Cypher talked about this earlier when Super Castlevania 4 was ending. And I just love the ending of this game so much. I don't know that I would say it's like the best ending ever, but it's definitely one of my favorites. Just this triumphant music, and you get the Deer Force deal, and then you get where she either takes off the helmet or she takes off her entire armor, in this case, because we were very good at the game, which is kind of laughable to say, but I mean, relative to what the game expects. And and the music swells at the end, in the perfect way. It downshifts and then it goes back up, and you get the see you next mission. I love it. It's just all perfect. See, now it chills out a little bit. And then it's going to hit you with a little bit of the spooky. I literally have goosebumps at this part. Dear Force!